Throughout history, several events have transformed human life. The technology revolution has led us to a communication system where digital language has allowed greater access to information. COP16 and CMP6, from the virtual to the real thing.
The Secretary demands is basically to ensure that you have an IT service that is reliable, that can ensure that the delegates are able to perform the tasks they want to, which are in front of them, basically, and to ensure that that none of the participants or secretariat staff can be able to, at one point, fail to deliver on what they have been asked to deliver on because of an IT service. So our role is to really provide a facilitative service.
During the COP16, representatives from many countries, civil society organizations, and mass media were able to access information about what happened at the conference through the use of state-of-the-art technology.
This place where we are is the center for monitoring the whole conference internet network. In the first screen behind me, we have the main country carriers. In the second and third screen, we have the UN security team, because from here we also follow their network.
In order to provide the COP16 with the technical requirements established by the UNFCCC, an internal network had to be established. Its transfer capability had to ensure the transmission of images of the sessions via webcast, the publication of official documents, the performance of the official website, as well as the supply of internet accessibility for each of the attendees.
I can say without doubt that this is really the most complicated, the most intricate setup that we ever had, especially because of this distribution of the facility that we have now. And what is not evident to everybody is that our setup that we've done has taken advantage of what would be a disadvantage of this distribution of the facilities to make sure that if you had a failure in one area, you could actually continue operating from any of the other areas. So, and that required a lot of ingenuity from the part of my Mexican colleagues and engineers that we worked with, and to achieve that.
The internet technology widens and extends the notion of reality. For that reason, and because it was an event that provided an overview of the planet to the world, staff from the UNFCCC and Infotech, as well as national and international suppliers, conducted a sophisticated security system against hacker attacks.
We have people here overnight analyzing the traffic because as Carlos, one of the guys leading the technical team, said, most of these attacks happen at night. So we don't want to go home and then come tomorrow and find the whole thing is gone down. So we've actually used all sorts of security controls. And then you have, of course, the physical. And as you can see, the Mexican government has put so much security in place that that is not a worry at all.
Information technology has been useful in restoration processes in the world. However, what matters in an event of this magnitude is the actual interaction that emerged from the access to information.
For all these people to come together in a different country and interact from scratch with people who they never knew, in an environment they never worked before, and to eventually have this kind of dynamism, which is behind me now, and to, it just creates that synergy and creates a wonderful relationship which can almost be called a family.
After all, virtual places are embodied by individuals, and the time of the planet is not virtual.